I gave the identity of Abdul Kalam through a short video.
Abdul Kalam is the name of knowledge, decency, statesmanship, patriotism, glory and inspiration. He was born on 15th October 1931 in a Muslim family in Rameshwaram, Madras Presidency, British India. He was born into a Muslim family. His father, Jainul-Abdin Marakayar, was an imam. His mother, Ashiyamma Jainul-Abidin, was a housewife. He had three brothers, Qasim Muhammad, Muhammad Muthu Mira Lebai Marai Kayar, and Mustafa Kamal. He has one elder sister named Asim Zohra. His journey from selling the newspapers to be a president of the nation is truly more than a miracle. Being a perfect embodiment of science, he truly deserves to be called the Missile Man of India. Life with simplicity and personality, with high thinking were the two major weapons of Kalam to tackle the problems of life. His name will always be taken with pride in history. After receiving education in Madras Institute of Technology, Kalam joined the Laboratory of Defence Research and Development Organization DRDO, named Aeronautical Development Establishment. Initially, he designed a small hovercraft. Kalam was also a part of the Indian National Committee for Space Research, known as INCOSPAR. Kalam was also a part of the Indian National Committee for Space Research Committee under the renowned Indian space scientist Vikram Sarabhai. In 1963 and in 1964, Kalam visited NASA's Langley Research Center in Hampton, Virginia, Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland, and Wallops Flight Facility. In 1969, he was transferred to the Indian Space Research Organization (ISRO). He was appointed the project director of the first satellite launch vehicle of India, SLV-3, which successfully deployed Rohini satellite in near-Earth orbit in July 1980. From the 1970s to the 1990s, Kalam strived hard to develop the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle (PSLV) and SLV-3 projects, both of which were successful. In 1974, during the first nuclear test of India, Kalam was invited by Raja Ramanna. During the 1970s, two projects, Project Devil and Project Valiant, were directed by Kalam to develop ballistic missiles through SLV programs. At that time, the then Prime Minister, Indira Gandhi, allotted secret fund to these programs. From 1992 to December 1999, Kalam was the Chief Scientific Advisor to the Prime Minister and the Secretary of DRDO. During the Pokhran II nuclear test in 1999, he served as the Chief Project Coordinator along with Raja Gopala Chidambaram. During the 2002 presidential election, he was nominated as President of India by the National Democratic Alliance (NDA) and backed by Samajwadi Party and the Nationalist Congress Party. He received the majority of votes, bagging 89% of the votes, overall defeating his rival Lakshmi Sehgal, a revolutionary during Indian independence movement and a former army officer. On 25 July 2002, Kalam became the 11th President of India. On 27 July 2015, Kalam was flying to Shillong to deliver a lecture in Indian Institute of Management in Shillong. While climbing stairs of the flight, he felt unease but got well soon after taking some hours rest in aeroplane. When he was delivering a lecture in the class at 6:35 p.m., he collapsed. He was rushed to a nearby Bethany hospital. He was placed in ICU. but at 7 past 45 pm, he took his last breath and died of cardiac arrest. He is the name of knowledge, decency, statesmanship, patriotism, glory and inspiration. Even if he is no longer among us, his name and his deeds are and always will be motivating millions of youngsters on the planet. He still lives in the hearts of the millions of Indians.